That was one of the most painful lessons in my life. I was only 31 years old. I had a bunch of bars and restaurants in Sydney. I was nearly 300 pounds, which is about 100 more than I should be. You know, drinking all my calories, Coca-Cola, coffee with a lot of cream and sugar. I remember the first Red Bull I ever had. Like I drank 6 or 8 of those a day. If you were creating a manual on how to kill yourself, I was writing it as I was going. But what I had was my bravado. I wish I could say I was working 70 hours. I was doing 80, 90, 100 hours a week at that point, trying to keep everything together. I went to the doctor. My companies had grown and they wanted to put Keyman insurance on me. So you have to do these special tests. And one of them's on a treadmill, which I'd never done. They hook you up to the probes and everything else. I did a bunch of tests, and the doctor left, and he came back in. He said, "Well, number one, you know, I can't authorize you for Keyman insurance. You're just not healthy enough." And I said, "Dude, I'm an ex-athlete. I played competitive hockey in Canada, and I'm 31 years old." He said, "I don't care who you were. I'm talking about who you are today." And he said, number two, he said, "I don't say this to many people, but you're on track to killing yourself." He said, "Your body is not going to keep up with what you're doing. It just isn't. Your body's not built to do with the life you've chosen." I remember being just numb, and then I don't even know if I said goodbye to him. I just didn't know what to say. I walked outside and I sat on a bench and I just started to cry. I just said, how did I get here? You know, like what I thought was my asset was my time and hard work and pushing and all of that was going to kill me. And then I realized, man, I'm going to kill people around me. Like, I can't live this way and expect other people to live this way. And I decided at that point that I needed to get back to being a good husband. I definitely wanted to be a good father. My 2 eldest kids had already been born. I just decided that I'm not a 9-to-5 guy, but if I can't make my career work in 40 hours, then I need to pick a new career.